Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Ragnamod VI. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we done some Project E stuff. We made our way through most of the quest. Um, Matter of fact, we are three quests away from having Project E done. This is the stuff that takes a ton of EMC. I have got to the point where we've got the Colossal Star Omega, which we use to make the final shard, and the final shard is what we need to make the final star, and the final star, it's a ton of EMC, and it's probably going to take most of the week in order to get that. We're going to spend some time doing some other stuff in between then. So I had put out a poll. This thing over here is working out pretty well. I put out a poll. The poll was for how we wanted to do the rest of this pack. As far as quest wise, whether or not wanted me to do all the quest or do some of the quest or none of the quest. Most people said all of the quest. So here's kind of how I'm going to do this. This stuff, create. We're not going to be using any of this stuff right now, so we're just going to make the stuff and be done with it. Same for the rest of Industrial Foregoing. Anything that we need, we'll show like doing the biofuel and stuff like that. But just crafting this stuff, there's no reason to do all of it. Same thing with industrial. Oh, wait, we just looked thermal. Thermal, we have already got through what we need. Most of the quests, we've got through everything that we need. Refined storage, we're not going to do just yet. This will probably be the last one that we do. And the reason being is because of all of the mana string that we need. And it doesn't have EMC. None of this stuff has EMC. That does, but I'll pin that. So yeah, that's probably going to be the last one we do because it's going to take a ton of mana string in order to do it. But yeah, stuff like that. I'll just do most of these, build them off camera, and like how we've done with some of them. Power, same deal. I mean, it's just generators that we got. We've got thermo generators. We've got magmators. We've got fernators. We've got player transmitters, the energy cells, solar panels. None of this stuff is anything. And then each of the tier of the reactor, and then each tier of the cells for transferring the power. It's all stuff that we don't necessarily need. Then when we get into astral sorcery stuff, we'll finish doing this stuff together. We will do the rest of Miscellaneous stuff together. At least as far as getting this stuff here, because it's not, number one, it's not anything I have done, and there's not a whole lot I have seen as far as it being done. So we'll do that together, that kind of stuff. Blood magic, the only thing we've got left to do is just make a couple of ruins. Nothing too serious. And then we get down here, we've got rats. Rats is one of them that we'll see about doing on camera, because there's a lot of stuff. This is the most quest that we've got left to do. Some of this stuff we had done, and we had lost the progress with it, with when we done one of the updates. Then Mahal, we will do this together. Most of it, I will show you how to get the Crazy Morgan. We're not going to do the Crazy Morgan. And then we've got Woot, Draconic Evolution. Woot will go through all of it to make sure everybody knows how to get through all the different stuff. And Draconic Evolution, we've already done all of that. It's just doing the chaotic tier stuff. So all of it's fairly easy to do. I have got a bunch of crafting. Like I said, I'm going to work on. We'll work on this. A lot of this stuff we're already going to have done because we've got stuff completed through quest. Outside of the kitchen stuff, we've got jetpacks from mechanism to make. That's it. That's easy enough. So I am going to start doing some stuff, and then I will be back. Alright, so we're back. I just fixing to complete the entire first chapter. There is our ultimate tier jetpack that has. What are we missing from this? I'll figure that out in just a second. But we do have all of the food stuff. Some of this stuff we had got from completing quests. So some of it not too bad. The rest of this stuff, like the Krabby Patty, the only thing we had to make was the ground beef and the ketchup. All this stuff was all stuff that we had in our system. The only thing that I had to grow out of everything that we needed food-wise was green peppers. And then there is the mulberry bread. We had mulberry, but it's not the right mulberry that we had. We didn't have the upgraded aquatic, so you could get a river sapling. I bought a river sapling and just grew them right quick and got what we needed in order to do that. So that is now all nice and neat and complete, and we can figure out what it is that we are missing in this here pack, or in this here section, because I thought that was everything. Alright, I'm just going to claim them all right quick, and then we'll throw everything away. Well, not away, but in our system. Alright, I think I figured out what it was. We needed this guy right here, the one that shows all the food recipes. And there we go. Now, we have completed all of our miscellaneous quests. So we can go in here to our progression. We can claim this guy. And we can go throw him in line with the rest of them. Beautiful. There we go. We got another chapter done. Alright, so next up on my list of stuff to complete is going to be the Create quest. As far as I know, there is nothing else from Create that we're going to need to do. We may have to. If we do, we'll do all the stuff setting up. But I'm literally just going to sit and craft all this stuff up. So, I'm going to get at it. Alright, so we are back. We are here in the Nether. And I am headed right here. We are working on the blaze burner. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Basically, you just take the blaze burner, shift right click on a blaze spawner, and it gives us the blaze that we needed for it. And that now has our create done. Let's go home, and I will show you all this. This was quite a bit of crafting, but nothing. Oh, hey, we got an egg. Nothing too terrible. All this stuff is fixing to go elsewhere. Blaze burner was probably the biggest one, just having to go get it. Everything else we had in the system, nothing to worry about. I did make a few recipes for the fluid tank. We're going to need those eventually. And then I made some plate recipes for the Create. Not that we'll probably need them, but we've got them in case we do. But for now, this is all done. It's a whole lot of mess. We can get rid of all this stuff, and we can go on about our next bit of business. I love being able to complete quests like this. Just go through, get them done, and get to where we need to go. But that does take us to having this guy done. And we can take our trophy. Create is one of those things that we are fixing to do a whole lot of, because one or two things is fixing to happen. We are fixing to either start E6E, or we're going to start the next pack from the guy that does this pack. I forgot his name. It is Alkasim MLDG. They're the guys, I guess, the main guys on the pack. There's a list of others, but they're working on a expert stone block type pack that kind of has caught my eye. So that, depending on when it gets released, we'll see. It's going to have to get released pretty soon because we are getting pretty close. So, next up on our list of stuff to do, we've got that done. We need to go through. We're going to skip this one just for a second. We're going to do thermal right quick because I got some work to do with industrial foregoing as far as setting some stuff up to make the biofuel and stuff. But everything else easy enough. We will have to set up the one of these. I don't remember which one it is. Sewage composter? No, that's not that one. Plant gatherer, biofuel, bioreactor, plant sower. We need one of. I done forgot what it is. Industrial foregoing. We need sludge. Sludge is gotten from the plant gatherer. We're going to have to set that up because we need sludge for create a fluid tank. This is kind of our entry into some of the creative stuff. We're going to need a handful of these creative fluid tanks. Fading matter is going to be probably the worst part of this because of EMC. Everything else we've got, minus the osmium crystal, but we've got most of this stuff set up, so it's not going to be that bad to do. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Let's get to some thermal quests. What we've got left is nothing much. We got dynamos that we don't have any use for. Matter of fact, most of these dynamos I've already got set up on. Anyways, as I was saying, most of these stuffs we've got recipes set up for. Nothing's that anything that we need to use. There's some pretty useful stuff in here. Blast chiller for making ice, which is nice. The tools from thermal. We wound up with pretty OP tools early on, so I didn't even bother with these guys. So there's that. Pulverizer, magma crucible, redstone furnace, all the normal thermal stuff, augments, nothing that we need right now. So that's what I'm going to get at doing now. Alright, so we are back. And boom. That is not the end of our quest. What do we have left? Oh, I forgot to make the watering can. Should be easy enough here. I got all the other tools made. Where is the watering can? Right there. There we go. Thermal is now done. Now, we've got several different armors here. One's hazmat, which I don't guess that really has anything to do with thermal so much. Environmental hazards. Burning, fall damage, stuff like that. There is the diving suits, which allow us to breathe underwater. There is the beekeeper suits, of course, for beekeeping. So that is nice. All this stuff is just machine stuff. The tools are actually kind of nice. Flux saw is for cutting trees. Bore is for mining. Potion infuser, quiver. It's all good stuff. It's all stuff that I usually do use. But like I said, we got into some pretty high-powered stuff early on. So we've got all of that, and then I've got all this stuff here. Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff, but all the thermal quests are now complete. We can get rid of all of this. We can go in here, and we can complete all of our quests. Throw all that stuff up. And we are now good to go. So we can go, we can claim our thermal quest which was these guys right here. Take our trophy, place our trophy down, and whoop-pow, we're good to go. Alright, so, as I said, we were going to do some industrial foregoing next. Alright, so yeah, we're going to get into our industrial foregoing stuff. I'm going to craft all the stuff up. We've got everything taken care of that we need. Now, the way these generators work, you've got, if you remember the generators from Extra Utilities 2, this is pretty much the exact same thing. Like the slimy, you need milk and you need some slime, and it'll generate RF. All of them generate RF based on what they are. And then the mycelial, when you can get all of these producing power at the same time, this will generate 25 million RF a tick. Now, we probably have the stuff to generate most of this, just to keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Some of them are a pain in the butt to do, because they don't generate a whole lot of power based on what you get. So, like the furnace. Actually, that's not the one that I want to look at. It's the enchantment one, the disenchantment one. These guys burn through enchantments pretty easy. 52 seconds, and then it goes all the way down to 16 seconds. So you've got to have a large supply of books in order to keep that one going. Death, Ender, Halitosis, Nether Star, Frosty, Rocket. That one generates power with Rocket. It doesn't even have what it generates. So, but all of them can be done. And then we need to get to the point of making biofuel. And then we need to set up these two guys so we can get our sludge going. And the rest of this stuff we don't really need for anything. So yeah, I'm going to get to crafting. We got this guy here, says you don't want to wait for latex to get your piece of plastic. You can get plastic fast by melting plastic waste from rats. So, don't necessarily need to worry about that. We've already got a bunch of plastic. So, I'm going to get to crafting. Alright, so a quick progress update. I needed to get some liquid meat to finish off what we were doing. And our liquid meat farm that we had used before is not a very quick way of getting liquid meat. It really wasn't. It was just a way for us to, let's sleep. It was just a way for us to get some right quick, and we let it run and do its thing. But I got rid of it, so we don't need this guy anymore. So it's another thing that we have moved inside of our base that is a thing. So, but we are at the point where I needed my bucket that I got rid of. We're going to need a bunch of liquid meat, and we're going to need some more pink slime. That's also one of the items for our yeah, the creative tank. I forgot where I was at. It's been a minute since, not a minute, but it's been just a little bit since I have done this. So there we go. There is our metallurgic infuser, and then all we need now is to complete the mycelial reactor. We'll go ahead and get the stuff for that. Industrial machine frames. We need a nether star. This is one of those things that I really should have automated. We could have. We need plastic, and I need diamond gears and netherite. Netherite. Gears. We finally went through all the diamond gears that we had. And I think that was it. Oh, plastic. This guy here, this guy there, this guy there. And we can come out here. We should still have one of these that has... It's got latex. That's got latex. that has pink slime. This still has a bit of the ether gas. And now we just wait. Let's make this wait a little bit shorter. And boom. There we go. We've got that. Now, I am not going to go through and set all these up. Let's just go ahead and claim them all at once. They are... It's a pain to get all of them running at once. I think we talked about that. So I have no want to really do that right now. We've got plenty of power. We got everything we need, so we're good to go there. Alright, so now I am back to crafting the rest of the bits till we get back to where we need to be. Alright, so we are back. We're at the point now where we need to make our biofuel. And for that, we'll place this guy here. I don't think we can straight up put into that. We're going to find out pretty quick. So we need our exporter. Now the way this thing works, it takes different food items and converts them into biofuel. And if you give it more stuff, the more biofuel it will produce at once. It's not going to put anything in there because I've still got to connect all this up. So this and that, and it's connected. This should start spitting stuff in there. Why are we not spitting stuff in there? That is an exporter. Alright, well, I didn't look. This has only got three or a few items that we can use for this. Seeds being one, which we have. We don't have very many seeds of anything. So, next thing to look at is the... Wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Potatoes. We've got plenty of potatoes. We should have plenty of carrots. We'll put these two items in here. We don't need a ton of biofuel. We're not actually using it to make power. And let's get us some speed upgrades on this thing. Is that putting out? It is not putting out. And it's not making our biofuel. Do I need to get three things going? Because I think we've got plenty of nether wart. That it just changes the efficiency. Alright. Alright, I figured out what the problem was. And that was we were not getting... I need to make sure that this is put... That is the front, that is the bottom, that is the back. We need to put some speed upgrades on that. But anyways, we have everything set and going. The problem that we had was that I didn't have any water going into it. That is the issue. So that's fixed. We're good to go. I can fix this now to where it's spitting out stuff faster. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, because we had it set to lock. But it's not going to put any more in it than that. So that is good. That's going to get here and make biofuel until this guy fills up and then this guy backs up. And it shouldn't take a whole bunch of the stuff that we've got going. So that is now done. Alright, so we're back. So I've got our sludge set up ready to go. We've got a planter here. All we're doing and using is wheat. We got our gatherer here. We've got our plant sower here. We're doing just one spot, bone milling it letting it do what it wants to do. And it's working out pretty well. We're up to 3 buckets already, and I just finished this. So nothing, I've got this guy here. I tried to use the watering can inside of a click machine and could not get it to work for some reason. I don't know if it's been disabled or what, but that is all now done. We can put all this stuff up, and we should have what we need to go over here and finish our industrial foregoing quest. This guy's working great. Biofuel quest is complete. That's not what I wanted. We still have a quest that needs doing. This guy right here. We need the enchantment applicator. That shouldn't be too bad to do right quick. This guy right here. We need 3 and... well, iron, blocks of iron. Easy peasy. There's 3 of those. There is that guy, and faboom. That has that done. The enchantment applicator can go up. I'm not too worried about enchanting anything. We are pretty much decked out on what we've got. So that quest is complete. Let's go ahead and complete all these guys. That gives us a bunch of extra items. That all can go up. That can go up. The bucket can go up. And we can complete our It's Done quest. Beautiful. That can go down here among our Hall of Trophies. Oh, it's a cow that I keep hearing over there. So, with that, that's kind of where we're going to leave it at. We managed to get, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of quest done today. I think that's all we're going to do. Yeah, that's really all we have time for today. So we'll come back next episode. I will take care. We'll get to work on the power quest. We'll get our draconic quest done and our power gen stuff done. And then we'll start looking into finishing up Astral Botania, Blood Magic. Well, Blood Magic we're pretty much done with. And go from there. So, with that, really didn't do a whole lot of camera today, but we did do enough to help progress through the pack. So, with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!